Wall jumping. Looks cool, has some utility, it's worth having in your movement arsenal. Wall jumping on controller, whether that's on PC or console, can be pretty tricky, so this is what you're going to do. The first thing you need to understand is that your yaw speed, whether you are using ALC or just the basic sensitivity that goes 1 through 8, you need a decent middle to high yaw speed, otherwise this isn't going to work properly. Your yaw speed controls how fast you move left or right. If you're using the base sensitivities in the game, you want at least a 4 to be able to do this effectively. We're going to start with jumping off of one wall, just going straight back. So you can either slide jump into this or just run into it, but either way you do have to be sprinting. I recommend having auto sprint enabled for this. So you're going to run, jump, let go of your left analog stick, your movement. You want no movement input whatsoever. When you make contact with the wall, press jump again. You can spam jump while in the air to help you make sure you hit it at the right time when you land on the wall. Wall jumping is obviously much more utilitous if you can jump over an opponent or hit it at an angle so they don't know exactly where you're going. Hitting a wall and bouncing right back off of it is only going to be useful in very, very niche scenarios. So we're going to apply the same tactic that I just told you, but we're going to aim at about a 45-degree angle off the wall. When you run at the wall, you're going to turn your right thumbstick towards the wall while you're in midair. After you make contact and push off the wall, you are free to move your right thumbstick in the direction that you want to go. Just like you've seen me do in this video, when you end your wall jump, you want to go into a slide. You're most likely going to be using a wall jump to evade an enemy or to get the one-up on them. You want to slide so that you're crouching, you become a smaller target, and your hipfire accuracy increases. Before moving on to this next one, it's important that you know I play on a 90 field of view. If you play in anything lower than 90 degrees, wall jumping in general, and especially this next maneuver, will be more difficult. Playing on a higher FOV will actually make it a little bit easier to see where you're going and direct yourself properly. Although I still prefer to play on 90, even though it makes this a little bit more difficult to do. The last thing you need to know about wall jumping is that you can actually jump off of a wall and get high ground, and it'll take less time than if you vaulted that wall on your own.